When you stop and think about it, light is, well, it's everything. It's what turns a dangerous highway into a safe passage at night. It's what transforms a house into a home. It's all about safety, it's about productivity, and it's definitely about setting a mood. So today, we're going to take a look at a company that really gets this whole spectrum, Sri Ganesh Enterprises.
All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to start with the really big stuff, lighting for heavy industry. Then we'll move into our cities and streets. After that, we'll get into the fun design elements, check out their solar power innovations, and wrap up with what makes them a go-to partner for all things illumination. Okay, first up, we're talking about lights for the most demanding jobs out there. Think massive construction sites, huge commercial properties, ports, places where you absolutely need powerful, reliable light and where failure is just not an option. Now take a look at their Eco Model LED floodlight. This right here shows you just how scalable they can be. You've got everything from a little 10-watt light, which is maybe perfect for a small sign, all the way up to a heavy-duty 200-watt beast for lighting up a whole building. It's not a one-size-fits-all deal. It's about giving you the right tool for the job.
And just when you think 200 watts is a lot, they go bigger. Their backdriver floodlights can go all the way up to a massive 600 watts. I mean, that is some serious power. We're talking about the kind of light you need for a sports stadium or a giant shipping yard. Absolutely incredible.
And the variety is pretty impressive too. It's not just one type of floodlight. They've got modular ones you can configure, but what I find really interesting are these UFO highway lights. That unique shape isn't just for looks, it's all about engineering. It's designed to spread a really wide, even beam of light, which is absolutely critical for keeping drivers safe on the road.
Okay, so from those huge industrial sites, let's zoom in a bit, right into the streets and communities where we live. This is all about the advanced street lighting that keeps our neighborhoods safe and well lit. So, they have this really smart, tiered system for street lighting. You start with the lens model, which is all about efficiency, focusing the light right where it needs to go. Then you have the frame model, which adds a layer of toughness. And at the top, you've got the backdriver plus lens models. These are the premium versions built for the best performance and a super long life, perfect for busy main roads.
So what does this all mean in practice? Well, it means you can get really specific. You can use those efficient, lower wattage models for quiet neighborhood streets and then bring out the big guns, the powerful 200-watt backdriver models for major avenues. Every part of a city gets lit just right.
So we've talked a lot about raw power, public safety, and function. Now let's shift gears and talk about aesthetics. This is where light stops being just a utility and becomes a core part of the design itself. It's where art meets engineering.
I mean, just look at this piece, the halo pendant in sea green. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. It's not just there to light up a room, it's a statement, it's a focal point, designed to add a real touch of elegance.
And that same design-first approach extends outside too. They've got these beautiful pole lights that do way more than just light up a walkway. They help create spaces, parks, plazas, community paths that feel safe, warm, and inviting, even after the sun goes down. You can really see their incredible attention to detail when you look at their specialized interior lights. Sure, you've got practical kitchen lighting, but they also offer things like cob, that's chip on board, lights, which give you this really sharp focused beam that's perfect for highlighting art. They even have rope lights, which probably refers to rope or strip lighting, great for creating that soft ambient glow. It just goes to show they've thought about every single layer of lighting.
Of course, you can't talk about modern lighting in this day and age without talking about sustainability. So let's dive into how Sri Ganesh Enterprises is using solar power to create a greener, more eco-friendly future. And here is where that green commitment gets super practical. They've got these simple, incredibly effective solar-powered lights for gates and gardens. Think about it. You get all the security and ambiance you want with zero connection to the grid. That means no wiring, no monthly electricity bill, and a much, much smaller carbon footprint.
It's a win-win.
This quote really nails it. The first half is about the magic, right? The power of light to completely change a space. But the second half is about the practical side. You need a reliable supplier to actually make that vision a reality. They're basically saying they're the bridge that connects your great idea to the finished project.
So when you put it all together, what's the big takeaway here? It's really about simplicity. Instead of having to find one supplier for your industrial floodlights and another for your decorative pendants, and maybe a third for solar options, you have one single professional partner for everything. It's the whole shebang, all under one roof.
So if you want to dive deeper and see their entire catalog of lighting solutions, you can head over to their website at sglite.in or just give them a call. We've got all the details for you right here.
Wow. So we've gone from a massive 600-watt floodlight that can illuminate an entire industrial yard all the way down to a small, elegant solar light for a backyard garden. The range is just incredible. It really just leaves us with one final thought. Every single project is different. So the only question left is,